Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, if gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap, they trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb or dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police, now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide, while their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach your rights in school, you never learn them at all, cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones, so they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Patriot Pascal, and you are listening to Late Night in the Rockies. We got a lot to cover. Seems like my screen is just looking back, right? Out in the usual spot like I normally am. It's nice and quiet, and I'm going to be sharing another screen, get some music. What do you think? It's a Friday night. So I thought, hell, I did say I was going to be on here. It's open night. Want to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions as we continue to see a lot of crazy things that are happening in this country, right? I'm not joking. So I'm just going to share this tab. We're going to start cranking things out. I'm in such a good mood. I mean, I really am. So let's get some music going. Sadly, the lighting here sucks. I mean, it ain't no Taj Mahal, right? But hey, at least it's something. I'm able to broadcast. We're able to pass the message out. We are the tip of the spear. We are the info warrior. We are America Strong, and we are the storm. We really are. So, hopefully, like some of the word music, like it's Friday night, so I'm jamming to it. Well, we'll kick things off, and maybe my buddy Sean would like to join. We are spot on for the night, as we really are seeing more of a pipe and federal agents. I mean, hey, Antifa, your forces are dwindling. How are you suckers? I'll just go back to Getty's basement back in the oh, hey, I'm at my Philippines. Snap this federal agent. Huh? What? Right? I mean, y'all are losing the war. Like, come on. You slave freaks. I mean, you really got me dogs. Facebook's got me dogs, so let me tell you. Facebook, the pages, YouTube, beautiful, wonderful YouTube, has got me censored. They're shadow banning me. It's our platform. Come on, man. I'm getting such love. I love it. You, the American people, are speaking to me, my team on the air. My team on going through this. It's really a blessing. I'm going to give a warm shout out to my children, to all of you. It means a lot. More for you to me. So, we know that it's serious stuff. We're probably going to have an operation really hard. And, you know, I'm on here because normally, nah, man, it looks like I apologize. But as we kick things off with some awesome music, I just have to say, from the bottom of my heart, you are incredible patriots. We are the tip of the spear. We are the, like I said, we are the M4s. We're out here fighting the war. We're calling out the BS. We got a strike food carrier heading to Venezuela, out in the Caribbean Sea, in America. Oh, it's not just cartels. I think there's something that's going on at play here behind the scenes. Government is shut down. We're getting ready for mass looting. There's just so much that is happening. And to those of you that are tuning in right now, please leave your comments and feedback. Like, we're kicking things off tonight. It's Friday night. I want to know y'all's opinion. So far, the No Kings protest, right? That was a big sham. It really was. A lot of them were from nursing homes and stupid. What happened to the mighty numbers of Antifa? And yeah, you dwindled, right? God, you know, what's making me decide to get with all that stuff? I mean, get creative is, ever since I've been on the air for 7 years, I mean, 7 years, just broadcasting Spotify. Ever since they took me down, they took my team and I down. Yeah, not kidding. Eradicated us, banned us. So it's okay. They can take us out, but we can take 40 elsewhere. We are. So, as we enjoy some awesome music, hopefully my audio is okay. I am that. Legit. Nope. If everyone can hear me, shoot me a message, shoot me a comment, and BitChute, Rumble, and if you have any, please download BitChute, join your account. Create a Rumble account, share Rumble. You got Stu Peters, you got Owen Schroyer, Harrison Smith, you got Steve Bannon in the War Room. Such incredible folk, and I'm tired of the government putting chemicals in water and calling the freak Frogs Day. Alex Jones. It was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, my friend told me Alex Jones, and I started to talk with him for it's like, wow. And 9 years ago, I got to go to the first Republican convention to see Senator Ted Cruz and all the other great Republicans that were speaking to bring change to America. Like this music. We're the future, right? We're supposed to be looking, we're going into space, we're supposed to be looking beyond, researching all types of awesome stuff. I mean, the future, right? We're supposed supposed to be on Mars. We're supposed to be going into other galaxies, doing hyperspace, hyperloop, teleportation, flying cars like Back to the Future, the Space Odyssey. Well, we got Democrats in the New World Order saying, "Oh, no, we will crush their dreams. We wear our hoods. Yes, we are the Empire, like on Star Wars. Crossbob looking like Lord Sidious's butt buddy, right? He looks exactly like Sidious. Clothes. I am Crossbob. The people will eat bugs. They will own nothing and they will be happy." There we are, like, "Hey, fuckers, what you doing? You're gonna do what? You're gonna take over America? You're gonna take over the world?" "We have penetrated the world's governments." Right? They literally said it. They came out and said they have penetrated the world's government, compromised our government and other nations. Now, we got Ireland to blame. Australia is now a full-blown war zone and concentration camp. Where's the outage on that? Which I will share from my Facebook news page. There's a video of it. We have seen complete, utter takeover from the jihadis. You take a look at the UK and France. They're overrun with Islamic terrorists. And what's the Democrats doing? Focusing on the shutdown. "Oh, well, Trump won't give us what we want. Free healthcare to the illegals." And all this stupid spending. What about the Social Security? When are we going to hear about what happened with Social Security, right? I mean, I would like to know, especially IRS and all these other programs, right? I mean, that was a big thing. And even Trump said it during his joint session of Congress this year. When are we going to see what he promised? Instead of worrying about Russia, right? Even Maduro, the dictator of Venezuela, said that, you want to know who the cartel is? The central banks. The central banking system that is freezing people's assets in the United Kingdom and all these other countries that have a digital currency. Why? Because they want to control what you do. And if you disagree with Agenda 30, if you disagree, they freeze your assets, they kick you out of your apartment, you're homeless. It's like we're watching Divergent, the factionalists. But what happens? The factionalists are the resistance. Not Antifa or True Antifa, whatever you want to call those losers. Loser! Right? Now, that's exactly where we're at. We are seeing these losers just fumbling out of control with the central bank. They are a mafia. They are a mob. And they are a cartel. Because think about it. You can take out the drug dealer all day long. You really want to put a hurt into these people. Hey, federal agents. Hey, U.S. military, right? They'll start busting the central banking system for ripping off the American people and money laundering money to the politicians that are funding sponsored terrorism, like Nancy Pelosi, like Gavin Newsom. Let's see, who else? Pritzker for inciting violence, and other Democratic politicians that are all for war. And Lindsey Graham, the biggest rhino and scumbag, just like, oh hey everybody, my name is Mitch McConnell. I just fell on purpose last week after someone asked me a question about ICE deportations. Right? I mean, you can clearly tell he fell on purpose. He didn't want to answer the question. Especially when he got back up and he smiled and waved and started walking away like nothing happened. Right? I fell. I'm not mentally there, but I see a bunch of cameras and people wanted to ask me questions. Alright, we have to fight Trump. I don't like deportations. I think our colleagues on the Democratic Party are our friends. Right? I mean, Mitch McConnell. Who is Mitch McConnell? The you was the Senate Majority Leader, right? So, Trump, it's just, it's really terrifying. Right? Oh, God. Now, I've been around the block. Like I said, I've been to DC. I've been everywhere. So it's my Friday night. I'm jamming. We're jamming. We're making this a hell of a late night. Going out the BS because that's all it is. Free. The ring street like Salt Cracker. We got dumbasses like AOC, who I bet. Hey, I know some of my friends have mad that they had a hard on for her. I mean, come on. Now I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this. This is stupid. And I'm gonna come back to. Hold on. You really want to see this crap? Oh gosh. Give me a quick minute. I got you. Because I was like, okay, you got AOC dancing. Where? She's dancing on a rooftop in Boston. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we got this. Like, I gotta ask people this. Oh gosh. Oh god. I mean, your Voice of America shared it, and this is so funny. Sure, this haven't said, yeah. I'm keeping the music on, by the way. Like, how the hell do you find this hot? Oh, because she was a bartender, she was also a porn star, and then actress. Look at that. I mean, clearly, do you see her being a politician? Oh, look at me, I'm dancing on the roof. I mean, a couple of my friends that are 3%ers, I mean, awesome guys. How the fuck do you find this dumb broad hot? I'm sorry. God, look, he ends up doing it again. Like, I'm not the answer. Yeah, look at me. I'm AOC. What you gonna do about it, bitch? Right? Oh gosh, I'm having a good time. I truly am. Oh snap! It seems like I accidentally flipped it off. Uh, woo! I apologize. Sharing the screen, but yeah. Oh man. So seriously, how do you find that attractive? I mean, whatever. You know what? I don't care. What? I mean, she's better than a bag of rocks. She should just go back to being a bartender, right? She was serving out a local bar, and then she gets robbed. Some people said that she was an actress, that she was paid to be a congresswoman. Oh, really? I mean, and especially when she got it. I don't know how garbage disposal works. Can you tell me how it works? I got my own. Excuse me. I got my own apartment. I just don't know how to. Okay, so you're a bartender. You did really OnlyFans besides being on Pornhub and whatever else. Like, you should know how a garbage disposal runs, knowing that your disposal runs pretty well. Just saying. Oh gosh. And then, guys. Oh gosh. We got Ihan Omar, right? The Somalian refugee. I had sex with my brother to get citizenship for the United States. On 9/11, my people did something. Yeah, we know what happened on 9/11, you sick person. Right. I mean, oh gosh. Y'all having a good Friday? Hanging out with the kids, tugging them in, having a beer. I mean, don't get me started. The moment I pop out, I'm going full throttle. Right? I'm having a good time, and it seems like I got people listening right here on the BitChute stream, the Rumble. Thank y'all. I mean, thank y'all for tuning in to such an awesome late night in the Rockies live stream. There's a lot I'm getting off my chest. But for all the prayers I'm seeing, thank you for the prayers and support over my health as I get ready for the operation on my heart in the next couple weeks. It really is something. Am I scared? Yes. my blessed to be alive most simply because I got y'all, my audience, my faith, and my children. To see the smiles on their faces, it means a lot to everyone that have stood by me over the years. Like Thomas, we love you, brother. All the respect, all the hard work, because of y'all and my family. I just don't come on here and rant without basing it off of facts. And you, the American people, matter. Your voice, our children. Our children have seen enough with the schools, with the woke education system that is all about destroying their education. We are the teachers. We are the parents. It's up to us to make a better America, right? And to see that, to see the great change that has happened. It's up to us to stand up and be like, enough is enough. I really don't talk about a lot about my life. And for something like this, I've always done Facebook, but Facebook has been banning me out after every 30 days. They quit my live stream. I was like, right, I'm just gonna keep on doing this. I love being on here. So Facebook can flip whatever. They can go suck some. Because, we're communists. If they promote child pornography and women and drag, right? Guys identifying as women. I'm not judging. I'm not being sexist. If Facebook can promote them twerking their butts, we have the right to talk about our faith and reality while we enjoy some awesome tunes and confront the globalists, right? We are the future of America. We are America strong. We are the backbone. And we will do whatever it takes to make sure that our children live in land of the free, home of the brave. We will teach them how to farm, how to grow their own food, water, right? I mean, think about it. Oil, grow your own oil. If you got mineral rights, whatever land you got. I see out here in Ellicott, which I can take a couple pictures, we got people that have their own oil rigs, which is cool. They're busy doing their own oil, their own fuel, which is cool. I mean, I think that's really awesome. It's funny, right? We got small businesses, we got small diners. I've been to several diners in Colorado, and ever since the governor, since COVID, right, the lockdown stamp, it's hurt them a lot. And then they're like, well, we're not taking the vaccine, we're not asking our
big games,
it seems
big
like we
finales,
got
big relief. Get one.
We're not asking our audience, we're not asking our guests to take the vaccine before they come in. Like, very nice folks. They're not looking for that. So whatever happened to the passports, right? The vaccine passport is no longer around. I want to know what happened. I think you know what happened. I think I know what happened. They all knew it was a scam by Big Pharma, and now they're tucking the tails, right? A lot of these people that were with Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, you name it, just all of a sudden retired. They got away. Because ever since investigations started happening and people started to sue them, they're like, oh, we're right? They decided, well, we're getting the out of here. Which, I'm going to share a quick stream. So I'm going to pause this awesome tunes. And I'm going to share this tab. Hopefully,
studies now show that multiple studies now, to be very clear, multiple studies now show that of the two, Moderna and Pfizer is definitely worse. Pfizer is worse for cardiovascular side effects related to blood clotting. Pfizer is worse for neurologic effects, and Pfizer is worse for serious adverse events overall. A few studies have shown that Pfizer may be associated with an increase in mortality also compared to Moderna. The vaccines, they are not the same. You've heard my opinion, Dr. Corey's, Dr. Walskog's opinions about their use in general, But between the two of them, Pfizer is definitely worse. You've got probably more myocarditis cases with Moderna, but Pfizer is worse overall. So I apologize that it hasn't been clear. They shouldn't take them. They are products that should not be going into human beings. These products, they should not be used in any human beings. And there's some people who are trying to put them in animals too. And I think many of us wouldn't want to eat that food either, that meat.
Exactly, like who wants to eat that crap? Right? Hold on. I know I shared it last time. I think we know who. Hold on, we got this. It's...
You MAGA rednecks better...
Why are you protesting?
Here.
We are the resistance! You MAGA rednecks better cower with fear!
It's people like them that would take the vaccine. Look at that. Grrr. Oh, they're the resistance. Ooh, we're so scared. Look how skinny they are. With Ed Hardy merchandise from Hot Topic, more than likely. Like, look at me. I look cool. No kings. My mom dressed me this morning. She said I look sexy in her shirt, right? Look at these. Hold on. I gotta play this again. These are the people that are taking Pfizer right now. Poor bastards.
Why are you protesting?
We are the resistance! You MAGA rednecks better cower with fear!
Ooh, cower with fear. Yeah, we're so gonna come on, really? You think you're a big shot? I mean, oh my goodness. Oh man. Folk, this is so cute. This is so adorable of the left. Now, I'm seeing a lot of you tuning in right now on BitChute. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate y'all. Please leave a comment. Oh, man. Take a look at this freak. He's so mighty. I bet he ate his... Tricks are for kids, right? Hey, tricks aren't for nutcases. I mean, look at this. Hold on, one more time. Let's do it. I mean, if there's some Antifa nitwit listening on YouTube right now, I bet this is you right now, right? You're probably going to troll me on Rumble. You're probably going to leave some stupid comments out here.
Why are you protesting?
We are the resistance! You MAGA rednecks better cower with fear!
Cower with fear. Ooh, what you gonna do? You're gonna throw piss bottles at us? You're gonna go grab your foam swords and your Capri Suns? You're gonna come dox us? You stupid swine. Right? I mean, gosh, I feel bad for these kids' parents, right? I bet the parents over there like, that ain't my kid. We voted for Trump. We're all for Trump, right? We didn't vote for this. Man, that ain't our kid. I mean, hey, I trust me. I love my children, but please, I'm praying to this day that my kid doesn't ever look like this. I swear, this is some mix. So I don't know what you call this. He, she, it, Goonie monster from the land of Make-Believeville, right? They're dreaming on how they're going to kick our ass. Ooh. And look at this. We got ICE protests right now. I guess Portland, I would assume. I mean,
I got him.
All right, you're in charge of Pantifa.
Here come Pantifa.
This isn't Pantifa.
I know.
You know what? Out in
Can you guys handle Pantifa? Because she's driving me
are you
batshit
Chad
crazy. Yeah.
from South Carolina? That's right. I heard you last night.
Where's there some of them Pantifa at, huh?
There's an army coming.
It is.
I'm part of the army. I mean God's army. Okay? God first, right?
Oh man, Tommy Boy's also alive. Oh, we like Tommy.
Questions they can't even think of for themselves.
Yeah. Brainwashed, man.
Brainwashed.
Brainwashed.
And saying that stuff about Charlie is there's no redemption after that. I'm not fucking with somebody like that. I'm not. If you have vile shit to say about Charlie like that, there's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from it.
Are you Chad from South Carolina?
Yeah, Tylenol literally posted on Twitter not to take it while pregnant. That's all you need.
But I heard you and you said there's an army coming.
You like my hat?
I'm part of the army. I'm in God's army.
Somebody sent it to me last night, bro.
But,
Yeah,
this is
pretty dope.
king.
Super pumped, bro.
And I'll be damned if it's going on.
Where in Idaho? I know mentally, Idaho is from Boise.
I guess no Pantifa. I mean, I bet they're all in their little hideout because they know that they're about to get their butts whooped, right? Oh boy, liberal. Oh, we got.
You should not be here. It's a high school. It's not a place for politics. It's a high school.
So you're not aware of what's
shouldn't
going
be
on
here.
inside?
No. A volleyball game. Something you should be at a high school for. Okay.
Go watch the volleyball
I
game.
shouldn't have to come to my daughter's volleyball game.
Why are you so worked up? Just go watch your daughter's
No one
game.
says we're having a rally. You shouldn't be here.
You shouldn't be here.
This is not a place for politics.
Do you understand?
You're not allowed to have politics on school grounds. You should not be having political debates with everybody. Where are you from?
I don't see any politics. I see a bunch of flags. This woman's just triggered.
She thinks it's a rally here.
Come on, let's go.
Why would I think it's a rally?
You want penises in your daughter's volleyball lesson?
Come on,
Why
let's
would
go
I think
inside.
it's a rally?
Let's go inside.
Let's go to your two options. You're not going to
out here. Come on, let's go inside. Come on.
These leftists, they think they're all mighty and big and bad, and yet, oh gosh.
Of decode the left. So, Caroline, you've been out there and checking out some of these Antifa tents. What have you seen?
Yeah, Jesse, I've been actually undercover with Antifa at multiple events in the past week, and I'm now in Portland, where I've been at the ICE facility, where you're right, they do have a ton of mutual aid supplies at the tents. But what's more interesting to me is actually the graffiti that I've seen around the ICE facility, where there are multiple calls to kill cops, kill ICE, that are posted on public property all around the blocks in the vicinity.
All right, so they've been under a little bit more pressure over the last couple weeks. There's been a lot of heat on them, the media heat. Also, there's just been more manpower out there. How have Antifa adopted?
I mean, I would say from my perspective, and again, I've been out in Portland for several days now, I actually have not seen a lot of additional manpower here. And so for Antifa here, it seems to be pretty much business as normal. They're still being disruptive and blocking the roads. They're actually holding a giant disco dance party outside the ICE facility tonight. So I'm sure that's going to lead to some chaos.
All right, so they don't work. They just what? Dance and light fires all night?
Well, I think some of them do actually have jobs. I mean, these are teachers. Some of them are lawyers. Some of them, they're Starbucks baristas. They're Amazon employees. So I don't necessarily agree with the notion that they don't work. And that's actually part of how they fund all the supplies in those tents is through something called mutual aid, where they take their salaries and they're donating to those supplies. But certainly there are some that are kind of out there 24/7.
All right, so some do, some don't. But you're saying there's teachers
Wow.
that go and teach elementary school
You're
and then
fired.
at night they throw Molotov cocktails at a building?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I was just undercover at a couple anarchist book fairs over the weekend in both San Francisco and Seattle. And there were absolutely teachers in the crowd there. And I picked up multiple stickers and posters with Molotov cocktails, call to kill ICE, and calls to kill the police.
Wow. And yet you got Portland police protecting them. You see? These are the people that don't like police. They are threatening to kill cops. A lot of them are teachers. I mean, resignations. Let's start getting the resignations. This is ridiculous. At this point, they're threatening cops. They're threatening federal agents. I mean, who is funding them? Oh, Amazon? They work for Amazon. They work for Starbucks. Yeah, trust me, we all know what Starbucks is. A siren. Now, I do want to cover other news because of the hurricane that is also in the Caribbean. Well, Tropical Storm Melissa, what they're calling it, right? And, oh, wow. Hurricane Melissa, first major hurricane in Jamaica in 37 years. Wow. Now, folks, let's track it. And I'm about to share the screen. Hopefully, we got a tracker on this thing. Right? Now, I'm going to share the ad. Let's see where this hurricane is going. Let's see. I don't know what the hell this is. But wow. Take a look on how big this is. I mean, so she'll be a 2. She would be a 2 when it gets, what, near Florida, looks like, or Category 2 when it reaches the Bahamas, I would assume. Tropical storm. So Tuesday. All right, so she'll be in Kingston. She would be a Category 4, then she would be Category 2. Now, could she intense? More than likely. So I am tracking the hurricane pattern. Now, if only we had a Doppler radar of Hurricane Melissa. Now, those of you that are out in this area, I pray for y'all. Now, I don't know if our ship is out there as well, the strike carrier group. And if they are, thoughts and prayers. I mean, thoughts and prayers for everyone. I know Haiti is bracing for this hurricane. Let's see. Nope. Son of a bitch. Pardon the French. Just trying to see where we can track this. But there's so much news about the Hurricane Melissa. Now, who knows? Maybe the left will come out and be like, how do you know that hurricane's gender? Do you know if it's a her? I mean, I sure as hell don't know. But she looks pretty pissed off. Especially going to Haiti. Now, what do we know about Haiti? The child trafficking ring by the Clintons, right? Always donating to Haiti. And all the other money laundering deals that have happened in Haiti. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, man. So, folks, apparently it's on YouTube. So, that's where we're going right now. We're going on to ShmooTube. Hurricane. Now, what does this mean with Hurricane Melissa? Well, we got people tracking her. Could she make landfall? Well, this was posted 3 hours ago.
These 3 apps are built to run my business made with Base 44. They're ready for you.
So that's why I want to start here with a full breakdown of Melissa. You notice that it is still a tropical storm, but max winds getting pretty close now to hurricane strength at 65 miles an hour and looks much, much better on satellite today than it did yesterday. You can see thunderstorms starting to wrap around what will eventually be a pretty defined center. But the first thing I want to talk about here is the National Hurricane Center continuing to forecast that Melissa going to make that slow westerly track, where as we go into the weekend, it will likely develop into a hurricane. And then as we go into the back half of the weekend, it's likely going to rapidly intensify into a major hurricane before it eventually makes a north and then northeastward turn, where it's likely going to make a landfall either somewhere in Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, or a combination of all of those. Remember, the cone isn't necessarily, this line isn't a center line. The cone represents anywhere that the center of the storm could track. Now, computer models here for Melissa starting to hone in a little bit more on that track. You notice not quite as much spread as yesterday, but still that idea that it makes the westerly track and then eventually the northeastern turn. Now, I did make this graphic, and I want to show everybody here. Notice This is as we get to the end of Halloween. There's going to be a big cold front that pushes through. You've heard me talk about this is going to be responsible for cooler temperatures on Halloween. Look what it does, though. That is the system that actually picks up Melissa and pulls it northeast and kind of protects the east coast of the U.S. So for our sake, that cold front is going to be good news, and I'll talk more about that here.
Okay, so we got the hurricane. Okay, cold front's going to come in, push Hurricane Melissa away, right? I mean, but like I said, the left, on the other hand, would be like, did you just assume its gender? Did you just assume its name? It says Hurricane Melissa, dumbasses. Right. But back, I also listen to incredible music, futuristic on Late Night of the Rockies. And I got more people tuning in from YouTube, from Rumble, Facebook. Gotta love it. BitChute as well. Like, thank y'all for tuning in right now as I'm going full-blown comedian and also covering a lot of the news. It's been a heck of a day. It really has. And from earlier covering a lot, now I get it. Everyone's got different beliefs. I'm going to speak from the heart. I'm going to cover as much news. Our goal here at America Strong is to be unified. Cover the things that the media won't even talk about, right? And that's how I see it. I always come on here for peace, prosperity, to find the things that we can unite on. Yeah, we can debate. It's not like we're going to agree with everything. I mean, it's like robots, right? It's just like the left. Inciting violence. Now, I condemn violence. I don't care who you are. If you're going to go out there and attack a federal agent because you disagree on what he's doing, all right. Now, I've seen both ends. I've seen, what if they turn the gun on us? Then that time comes, it will be addressed. I mean, trust me, I don't agree with martial law if it ever is declared. Now, I've had people say, well, Obama, okay, you complained about Obama declaring it, but what Trump declares it too? I mean, martial law should not be the way. No matter who is in office, because you want to know why the executive doesn't have control. The military has control of the country, which means they can kick in your door. They will force you into submission. Even though a lot of people will fight, but there will be the ones that, okay, we don't want any issues. There is resistance. And to see where America is now, it does seem like it's another country, right? We got so much division, so much hate. We got people being shot and killed for their beliefs. Now, everyone's paying attention to the voting, the election in Virginia. Let me tell you, I've already had people call me from Virginia to help them with the polls. Well, I don't live out in Virginia. Well, I am going to be watching it closely. So let's go for the win. Time to bring the change in and to go back to where we were. I remember high school. Even though it was the Obama years, but we weren't that badly divided. We were able to get along. Like Impractical Jokers and all this stupid crap they do. Right? I think I'm going to share a little bit of Impractical Jokers. I'm having a good time. So, this is what I do. I'm happy about it. See that going on right now? It's incredible, right? My message to y'all is we gotta be unified. If we're unified, we are not defeated. Divided, we lose. United, we stand. The division is where they conquer us. And I don't pray for that. That's not what I hope for. I don't hope for destruction and chaos. Because honestly, it's not about politics. And because if you think about it, if it was about red versus blue, then why is it that they're both working together to pick a side? Convincing us to pick a side. Knowing that they've kicked out members of their own parties that represent the American people, that want to unify the country, instead of dealing with the government shutdown. Just think about it. November 1st is coming. People depend on food stamps. People depend on so many things. Now, just think of the suffering. We're already dealing with high food prices. The price of the pump is starting to go high again. We got air traffic controllers that aren't being paid. They're starting to walk out. Some of them are, from what I heard, at Denver International and many other major airports. What happens? That delays flights. That cancels flights. Oh, we're sorry, we don't have enough people. TSA, well, TSA sucks. The reason why TSA got put into place was for the body scanners. And, it's not about searching to see who's got the B word on them, body scanners or drugs or whatever. No. It's illegal spying. One of my friends told me this years ago and what the real concept was of what it was. And, it's ridiculous. And I disagree with it 100%. 100%. But now that TSA is like, okay, what? They're just going to start shutting down airports or whatever. Sorry, you can't get checked, or, no matter what, it's hurting us. The only thing I ask is that between you on both sides, even you Democrats, and whoever that is controlling y'all, come to the table, let's just sign a bullshit legislation deal, reopen the government, let people get what they need, because a lot of people depend on TANF, a lot of people depend on food stamps, but besides the ones that are abusing it, I'm talking about the ones that really need it. Actual families. And people, I don't care, you can censor me, get your own, I don't care. But to you politicians that want to play with our freedom, play with our lives, it is not right. It ain't. Don't get me wrong, you can disagree with Trump. I like a couple things. One, he saved the WIC program. I'm glad he did. The Women and Children program. WIC. You can do a lot with WIC, especially with you having kids. And it helps. But those of you that really need TANF, right? You're on unemployment, you're probably not even getting those checks. It's ridiculous. It's come on. You politicians need to start acting like grown-ass adults and do your job. Stop ripping us American taxpayers and actually do what you said you were going to do. Because this is embarrassing to see. It's sick. Well, what? We're going to be dealing with people looting Walmart? So what? We should avoid all these stores because you politicians just want to fund crime, let them loot the stores where our children can be in, where they can be shooting their gun and a kid catches a bullet like they do in Chicago and other major cities that the fake news fails to discuss. Give me a break. I mean, where was the media when the typhoon just hit Alaska? A Category 4 typhoon that just wiped out villages. I'm praying that they are continuing to get the support in Alaska. Seriously, if you take a look at what happened in Alaska, it's devastating. It truly is. My thoughts and prayers go out to everyone that's been affected. I got a team that's already heading up there. Because here at America Strong Patriot Radio Network, we are dedicated Americans. We are working every day, every night, even getting out there in the field. And I want to give a little shout out to my buddy Sean Bones. He really is an incredible brother. My buddy Lewis, he is such an incredible gentleman. Patrick Moore, he's all about the hemp industry. He's not for big pharma, he's all about hemp. Because there's scientific studies with herbal medicine. It ain't about the pills you take and overdose, right? You take a look at big pharmaceuticals, they're actually all the dope. Why not go herbal? Why not have a change, right? We talk about organic food. Why not organic medicine? I mean, come on, vitamins, things that are going to make our children healthy, break away from all this crap that causes cancer, you name it. The things that these people have done, it's you politicians like, well, we don't care, we're just going to pay money, we're going to say you're bad, blah, 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 blah. These are the same politicians that have labeled half of America domestic terrorists, right? Because if you voted for Trump, you're a terrorist. Oh, if you love America, you're a terrorist. If you're not out there standing with the anti-fascists, well, they're fascist, right? I mean, no matter what you support, if you're going to burn the American flag, if if you're gonna say America sucks, you know you have the freedom to say what you want, the First Amendment. But if you hate us so bad, America's like a home. You don't like it, you can move somewhere else. That's all I gotta say. Common sense goes a long way. I mean, we're trying to make a living here as Americans. We're busting our asses off to keep a roof over our children's head. And, you know, keeping the roof over, it takes a lot. We got rent that is, oh my gosh, skyrocketing. You can't even get a studio apartment for $400. It's $900 to $1,200. Well, even a 3-bedroom place, right? A 3-bedroom house, you couldn't even afford it today in today's America compared to how it was back then. The 3-bedroom house in Florida, I would say 20 years ago was $450 to $500. How do I know? Because after my mom got sick with MS, we had to go to rent, and my mom paid $500 a month for a 3-bedroom, and that was 20 years ago. So to see a big uptick in housing and all this, it's like, you know, you can't even own a home anymore. The mortgage is so up, the interest rates. It's like these politicians are trying to break us physically, psychologically, spiritually, mentally, you name it. They pretty much already broke the bank. I mean, we're being ripped off every day. They're raising the interest rates constantly. And then with the tariffs, we're seeing other countries that, okay, now you can agree or disagree. This tariff war, I do agree with, because we're showing the world that we've had enough. We're tired of being screwed. Like, you get products from China and all these other countries that really don't work, and yet why not the factories here? Why not the computer factories? Why not the gaming? Like, I'm a gamer as well. I love Xbox. I love PC. Why? I mean, hey, Nintendo, right? A lot of you played Nintendo growing up as a kid. I played Nintendo, Game Boy, all that. Like, let's bring factories back. The gaming factories are cool. Like E3, the GamerCon, like the Comic-Con, but for gamers. Let's see that happen again. And many other events that brings us as a unified country, where we're not dealing with politics. We're looking at all this tech, like the music video I got going on. Look, it's all about the digital, the future. That's what we need to be doing, not dealing with political bullshit that have fractured this country to the core. I mean, look at that. Awesome computers, the headset. Oh, man. I wish I had that. I mean, I bet y'all wish you had that. That good old sound when you're playing multiple games, get the big old surround sound. We're looking to the future. Not like, whoa, right? Like in Back to the Future and all these other movies that talk about that we were going to have flying cars. Now it's like from space exploration to flying cars to, you know, being the dreamer. To have big dreams and the land of opportunity, the land of dreams. What is happening? We've been politicized. We flipped politics and these politicians and those that own them in the top of the chain and in the pyramid. It is a much bigger game than what we think. I'm not looking on what's in front of us. I'm looking at what's behind the curtain. Like in The Wizard of Oz. Hey, you all know that the mighty wizard was just a guy who was mighty and everyone obeyed him because they didn't know it was a guy behind the curtain. They're like, oh man, we ain't fucking with that guy. Nope. Right? They were scared of Oz. And then little Toto over there, well, jinx is up, wizard, right? Sorry, I mean, come on. This is what we are seeing, and it's complete utter bullshit. I mean, it truly is. So, this is where we're at in America. We've seen the puppet show way too long. Now we got good artists like Adam Calhoun, Tom McDonald, and trust me, I know a lot of you are like, Tom, you've been playing a lot of his music. Yes, I have. Yes, I have, because you know what? This guy is such an incredible artist. He's for the truth. He doesn't hold back. And you can disagree with me. You can say, well, Tom McDonald sucks. Okay, cool. I mean, all means. I could say, let's say you like ICP. I could say ICP sucks or whatever. I mean, we don't have to agree. Hey, I like all types of music, so I'm not bitching. But, you know, I don't want to be your enemy. I don't want to go to war with you. That's a different taste, right? Now, just like sports team, I'm a New York Mets fan. Diehard New York Mets because my grandfather on my mom's end. A diehard Mets fan. I'm still carrying the torch. Baseball. Even though they went on a losing streak this year, like, oh man, it was terrible. It really was. Look who's playing. The Dodgers. Technically, they were the Brooklyn Dodgers in New York, but okay, whatever. And Toronto Blue Jays. Sorry, I had a brain fog for a moment. Best of luck to Toronto. I'm not a Dodger fan. You know, I hope Toronto beats some ass. Go for it. Take it home. Win the World Series, Toronto. I'm going for y'all. Now, my bet this year was I lost $150. I bet the New York Mets and Detroit Tigers. Sadly, did they make it to the World Series? No. But it's all right. But we take a look at everything that we went through in this country, right? How is it that we are seeing this? Now, we got all these indictments. We got all this crap that is just hurting our country, which I'm going to continue to share the music, and I'm also going to share another thing because there's a news article that what I was just talking about, air traffic controls. Unpaid air traffic controllers will lead to mass cancellation of flights due to Democrats' government shutdown, warns Trump Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. All right, so I'm going to play the video. I'll put a quick pause on the music and share. Now, like I said, you don't have to agree with Trump. Whatever, that's your belief. But just listen, because we really are taking a nasty blow. We really are in this government shutdown. So, here we go.
Our air traffic controllers aren't going to get paid during the shutdown. And so, just to give you guys a little history, they were paid about 10 days ago. And in that paycheck, they got 90% of their pay because most of that pay period fell into September. But they just got notice yesterday on what their pay is going to be for this coming Tuesday. And they got notice that their paycheck is going to be a big fat zero. And so as I've traveled around to talk to the controllers, there's great frustration. There's anxiety because as any one of you look at the expectation that a paycheck comes in and then you plan for that and you pay your mortgage, you pay your car payment, you put food on the table. As
seems like I'm having some internet issues. I mean,
these controllers come to work, they have to pay for babysitters, childcare. There's a whole host of bills that Americans have that they anticipate that paycheck is going to come in so they can meet those bills.
By the way, this is live, but hit pause. I want to make a point. We go back to live.
But he does bring a point. There are bills, right? There is bills. They're paying for babysitters, especially for the workers that have to work late nights, like in the hospitals, right? Nurses, doctors, we got security guards, you name it. People that are working overtime to make ends meet, and they're not getting a paycheck. Air traffic controllers, right? Hey, if you got a vacation, if this government is not reopened between now and December, folk, I suggest you're going to have to pay for gas and take your vehicle. Just make sure your engine works, your transmission is up to par, your tires are rocking it, and just hitting the road. Sadly, it looks like flying is out of the question. I hate to be the bum, well, the bearer of bad news. Not the bum, sorry. The bearer of bad news, but this is really happening. Of course, Alex Jones, everyone, for those of you that don't know who Alex Jones is, I followed him for a long time, InfoWars, right? Such an incredible, just an conservative news media. Now, you don't have to agree with him, but he brings
I know most people that have jobs understand this, but for the liberals that like, if I don't get my check, I'm going to kill people, I'm going to burn things down, I'm going to rob your house. You've seen the clips, it's everywhere. They don't understand that you can't work for free, that you got to pay for daycare, you got to pay insurance, you got to pay for your house, you got to pay for gas. These people literally don't even understand this.
It's insane, right? I mean, now, it really is ridiculous. I'm trying to find more on what Duffy was talking about.
Yes, it is safe.
Yep. Let me go back. I don't know how far. Apologize, folk. I shouldn't have skipped, but
clips, it's everywhere. They don't understand that you can't work for free, that you got to pay for daycare, you got to pay insurance, you got to pay for your house, you got to pay for gas. These people literally don't even understand this. They have no idea what it's like to have a budget. And we have allowed this, and we have created all these people. And now the chickens are coming home to roost. I'm sorry, let's go back to the clip. Here it is.
I think is unacceptable. Now, I want to be clear. There'll be a question about, is the system safe? And I would say, yes, it is safe, because if we don't have enough controllers, if we have controllers that are more stressed and less able to do the job, we pay close attention to that, and we will reduce the capacity of airplanes taking off and landing, or we will cancel flights. And so you can and very well may see delays in the system.
Wow.
But that's because our priority...
He's live right now. What did I just say earlier?
That it's really insane. Honestly, it truly is. Now back... Right? I mean, because with late night, I have a jam. But it's true. You don't have any air traffic controllers. What happens if the pilots aren't getting paid? No planes, no flights. Pretty soon, the nurses, right? Well, we ain't working. We're not getting paid. We ain't going to work for free. Right? I mean, it's just, oh my goodness. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You politicians. And I bet some of y'all have probably seen, oh, this Pascal guy. I mean, I've met a lot of them. Some of them are really scumbags. He gets this old narcissistic pricks, right? They're all about the money. They don't care about us. They're all about what they get from us, right? That silver, that paper. Here we are, trying to make ends meet. So, we got people, right? We got these lunatics that are saying we're going to go loot stores. We're going to loot your house. How low do you have to go? And hey, politicians, are you going to be paying for the break-ins? If this happens, are you going to be replacing all the items on the shelves? Right? Are you going to be putting all the food back? And these lunatics do break. And I mean, come on, you know who's responsible? The left-wing politicians. Because sadly, I mean, it really is more on the left wing. I mean, same bird, don't get me wrong, but what we are seeing is a disgrace and attack on our freedom, on our country. Even this one Democrat said, well, people are going to suffer and we're letting it happen. Come to the table. Sign a bill that meets the interest of the people instead of your ego. Because you want to know who's really getting paid right now? The politicians, the Democrats. That's who's getting paid. They're getting paid with our money. So, and I've seen memes and pictures where, give me the money. Someone puts a gun at the politician. The politician is like, oh, I'm a politician. Fine, give me my money. And I'm not saying for you to go rob. No, I'm not inciting any of this. It's a meme. I can show you. You want me to. I'm not saying go out and be stupid. No. Don't ever. That is not me. I'm just making a valid point. I've seen the meme so many times, I'm like, alright, that's pretty funny. Right? Now, on the other hand, you know, it's just, oh my gosh. I do want to talk about another system. as well as we cover all this. It's Friday night. I'm just all over the place. I'm having such an incredible time. Got a good audience. I see people on YouTube. All right, rock on. How you doing? Rumble Beach Shoot. How y'all doing on Facebook? Welcome to Late Night in the Rockies with your host, Patriot Thomas Pascal. How you doing? You know what? Why is it Patriot Thomas Pascal? Patriot Pascal? What makes him a patriot? I love this country. I love our freedom. I love our children. I love my faith, and I've taken an oath to protect and defend our country. That I'm willing to die for our freedom and to give it my all for our people, our communities, to stand for our flag, to stand for our veterans and those that gave their lives, blood, sweat, and tears for our country. That's what it means, that you are dedicated to the country you love and you are willing to do whatever it takes. I love this country. I really do. I was born in Hollywood, Florida. My parents were both born and raised in New York. Yes, I'm a Floridian with a New York accent. I'm a Florida, right? Hey, what's this Florida you talk about, right? I got the accent. Hey, Pennsylvania is my second home. I love it. I lived in Pennsylvania for a good year, and let's go Penn State, even though we're on a fabulous thing. Back on this, right? I love this country. I love our freedom. I'm a country boy. I was a city slicker. I always said, when I graduate from high school, I'm gonna go to the city. Yeah, how well did that turn out? Oh God, it sucks. The city sucks. You got crime. You got all the BS. Right? I was near DC. I kept going to DC, and especially as a radio show host, and I was just getting into politics. And to study it, you have to get in the midst of it. You don't need to go to college to get a degree. You just throw yourself into the piranha tank. And let me tell you, politics it's a cancer. And I talked about, I'm going to retire. Because it's not politics. It's really not. If you think about it. Because if it was, we want to be seeing anarchism in the streets. We want to be seeing so much hate. Right? But there is. Because the system built it that way. For us to be divided so that they can conquer. And knowing that we are taking a look at the matrix system, and I'm sticking up both pills and putting them in the garbage. I'm not even taking them, like, screw you. And that's what they fear most, right? We take a look at the movie Ants. I think it had to deal with the grasshopper, or it was either Ants or one of the movies that had to deal, all right, where this grasshopper is throwing an acorn. They said, one puny ant stands up to you, a lot of them will, right? That's exactly all these movies and shows have told us. It's really a mass formation. I think, mass formation psychosis. Or mass psychosis formation. One of them. I think I'm putting the words wrong, either or. But that's what it is. No, it is mass formation psychosis. And predictive programming. Like, they got you all dumbed down, right? They try to dumb us down. And see, the ones that are dumbed down that are just, we don't know why we're protesting. We just saw an ad on Facebook. We saw an ad on Craigslist. Like, who the hell uses Craigslist nowadays? Right? Oh my God. You're using Craigslist, that's cool. You're a legend, I would have to say. I don't know. It's just like MySpace, right? Remember one of the first websites on the internet? MySpace. AOL. Gosh, I'm going old school. I'm about to be 30 years old come February, and I know a lot of this. And I'm seeing a lot of us grew up with the landline telephone, right? Pick it up, bing, 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 right? Bing, like pretend wire. You had to go, dude, right? You good old phones. Or you had one of those with the antennas where you go, hey, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Like the Verizon guy, right? Gosh. With all that being said, it is officially 11:09 Eastern Time. 9:09 Mountain Time, and I'm enjoying it. For those of you, tell me where you're from. If you're from Pacific, which is 8:09, or the Eastern Seaboard, and again, the kidding's bad, probably gonna make love to your lover and all that jazzy. Whatever y'all do, right, going out to the bar, like, darling, I'm going out to the bar, or to all you singles out there, like, hey, we'll listen to your radio show, we're gonna go smash or some gab, or whatever. I mean, whatever the language is, there's just so much language nowadays. It's like, what? It's like the emoji movie, LOL, and that crazy emoji. Oh man. So back to what I was talking about. That son of a bitch. Now, like, no, but your guys are a little bit on this late night show. Hey, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna bring Cartman on. You don't want to hear from Cartman?
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're listening to Late Night in the Rockies. Yeah, that's it. It's audio, no but.
Hey, that's what I like. Oh, hey, keep it clean. Oh, sorry, boss.
Yeah. That's what I tell you, little mouse.
Hey, fuck you. Hey, I said keep it clean, guys. I'm on the air. Like, there's not to be any cursing allowed. Right, person? Well, don't be cursing at each other. Keep the peace.
Yeah. You heard that, you little mouse. You're not back in your little house. Or your little kingdom.
Why don't you bungholes quiet? Where's Beavis? Thank you. And listen to Late Night in the Rockies. Yeah. The TP on my bunghole. Sorry, Beavis, I don't have any TP. Ah, man. What about broccoli? No broccoli. Sorry. Hey, Peter Griffin. Listen to American Strong, Patriot Radio Podcast. This is Late Night in the Rockies. Oh, I'll show you, Peter. Hey, Peter. There you go. I'm back, y'all. Sorry for the commotion. I mean, let me tell you. I mean, they're ridiculous guys, all right? Oh, wait, hold on. Seems like we got the blue alien. Ah, we thought. Hi. Thank you, Stitch. Wow. Such incredible. So incredible, right? I mean, you got gas up in here like, whoa, where did all them come from? I mean, come on. It really is a Friday night. For those of you that are tuning in, like, yep, I got the goods. No, you know, I'm gonna play another song. It's Hell Right. I'm gonna put this, but we all know this song. It's Hell Right from yours truly, Blake Shelton and Trace Adkins. Like, you know, I'm just in an incredible mood. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. So please leave a comment. I want to know y'all's thoughts. What do you think of the live stream so far? And everything I'm talking about and the other guests. Hey, I mean, why not? On a Friday night, then we got Florida Georgia Line, which I will play in the next 30 minutes.
Hey.
On a Friday night.
Yeah?
Okay? So,
tell them that story you were telling me.
Saturday in some areas.
Couple boys clock out about 5:35, trying to put a little hammer in their head.
I'm glad. Please shut up, panel.
Standing in the liquor store staring at a fifth, but they picked up a handle instead.
Cool, man.
Hell right.
Like,
Hell right.
We love this song guy.
Hell
He's really incredible.
Okay. Couple girls with their boots on, got their Bluetooth on, t-shirts saying go Sooners.
He's a radio show
then
host.
the girl from the small town took off the old town, put on a little name Junior. Thank God. Hell right.
Like, oh,
she got all her rowdy friends coming over tonight. Hell right. Hell right. Everybody's throwing down on a Friday night somewhere in America. There's a bottle to burn and a fire to light, and you ain't done nothing if you did it halfway. If you're gonna raise hell, then you better damn raise hell right. Hell right. Hell right.
I know, I sound like Giant Cat.
There's a guitar on the ground that was making some sound till somebody pulled a hillbilly slip. Now there's fog on the window. She never would have kissed him if he didn't play a lick like this. Hell right. Hell right. Hell right. Hell right. Everybody's throwing down on a Friday night somewhere in America. There's a bottle to burn and a fire to light. And you ain't done nothing if you did it halfway. If you're gonna raise hell, then you better damn raise hell right. Hell right. Hell right.
Pardon the interruption. It looks like we got some news happening with Nick Sorto, right? Sortor. And it looks like confronted by extremists.
Yeah, take a picture. I'll fuck you up.
Keep going. Yeah,
Wow.
It's like the whole fucking street is coming down here now.
Wow. We got a party out, and it looks like
Take my
Portland.
picture. I'm afraid.
Now,
Just my very existence has triggered the entire fucking street. This is crazy.
wow. Look at the language.
I'm literally.
And here we are having a good time on a Friday night. Such language.
I'm just here. I'm right here, Nick. I'll fuck you up.
Wow.
Fuck you up, Nick. Richard, I will fuck you up.
And where's the police?
I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up.
Oh, there's the police to protect
I will
them.
fuck your ass
Yeah,
up,
it's
Nick.
not illegal.
I will
It
fuck
has
you
to be a
up.
credible threat.
I will fuck
Has
your
to be
ass
a
up.
credible threat.
Fucking swell.
Credible threat. I mean,
I'll
look at this.
pay the payment, Nick.
Hey, police,
I'm not
you should do
afraid
your
of
job.
They take this person for the rest of my life. I don't give a shit. I'll fuck you up.
Such language from the left.
Take me to jail. I'll gladly fuck this asshole up. I don't care if they arrest me. I don't care. I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I don't care. I'm gonna beat this motherfucker up. I
Wow.
don't care. I'm gonna fuck that guy up. You laugh. You look at me, Nick. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up, Nick. I'll fuck that up. I will fuck you up.
That guy needs some mental help. I mean, look at him. He looks deranged. I pray over this individual.
Sweet sound, Nick.
Please, get this guy's help. He's.
Oh, that was a great time too for myself.
How long do you guys plan on staying out?
I mean, look at that. The guy is just. Oh wow, we got more. Wow, we got some going on.
Coming.
Right. Oh yeah.
And that scares me.
Well, yes,
Wow,
yes,
it
I
seems like
agree.
there's more
yeah,
people.
see,
What
when they
is
don't
going on a
understand
Friday
right-wing
night out there in
violence, because
Portland?
when
Wow.
we get to the point that we decide, okay, now it's time for violence, it's going to be quick and clean and efficient because we're the ones who know how to do it. They're just chaos.
I condemn violence. I mean, I don't care who you are. Do you see us going out there and coming up to you, threatening we're going to F you up? No, that is not what we do. We are loving Americans. We love our children. We love what we stand for. We're gonna disagree, but that doesn't mean we're gonna come punch you in the face. We can disagree. We can have debate, but then we can be like, "Hey, you like football? Yeah, I like football." Like, okay. Do you like baseball? Yes, I like baseball. Or hockey. What brings us American? Or music. I mean, that's what makes us unique. That's what brings the American out of us. Not all this hatred. So I condemn violence. And the only ones you're seeing the violence is from the other side, especially when the other side is also doing this. Now, I'm not judging. I don't want to explain what I mean by this. Because in the Middle East, now, it's a religious war in general. At one point, now this was 6 years ago, I'm sitting at the table with a group of my friends, and we're just having coffee. And we talked about, because of the Syrian refugee, like, how many of these Muslims are here to live and get away from the war? A small percentage. Small percent. The others are radicalized. Now, you need at least 3%. Here in America, since Barack Obama, the refugees, not the ones that are getting away from the war-torn country, the ones that were installed. Now, there's a difference what I'm talking about here. The ones that are going to be carrying out attacks against those that oppose Sharia and the Prophet of Muhammad and Allah, right? These are the far extremists, which Islamists. You got the Muslim Brotherhood, and then you got the Islamic Brotherhood. Two different ones, right? I mean, we've seen a lot of the Muslims stand with our patriots, well, with our soldiers in the Middle East. Well, yeah, our patriots. I mean, they've helped some of us. It's all true. The stories are there. They're fighting for their country, right? They don't like the fact of what has happened. Their country, their government destabilized. It fell. Take a look in Benghazi, which I do want to play a clip, from the movie 13 Hours. Such an incredible movie. Highly recommend if y'all haven't seen it. So I'm going to try and share my screen. I think I can. I mean, hopefully. Now, for those of you that haven't seen it, here, let me share my screen if I can. Let me see on how I... Y'all still with me? Give me a comment. Now, actually, it's not wanting to work, so I am not able to post it up. Well, share the screen for that part. But this is what we're seeing. Now, I've been involved for a long time with all this, and to see the uprising in America, so back on what I was talking about with this, is that you need 3%. In today's America, we are 15 to 17% of the radical Islamic population. Virginia, Maryland, Minnesota, Michigan, I think I said Maryland, New York. What does that tell you? Like, what does that tell you? It's a complete takeover where, yes, you can work with Muslims. They are friendly, but the ones that aren't are the ones that are. Think about it. We're seeing it. The 5 times of prayer. They're forcing it down the throats of the people to where America, you take a look what happened in Kenosha, right? And many other places looking like war zones. Chicago, Portland. I mean, right now, Portland is looking like a complete, utter war zone. Why? Because it's the Democrats. It's the establishment, the New World Order, or what they say, the Western Alliance. Ooh. Oh, hold on. So, porch pirate.
That's what you get.
So, there's a porch pirate. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Don't be stealing packages. If you know that it ain't really packages, but they don't know. But here we go. We got yesterday. Look at this.
I had like something sharp sometime after that.
Can you explain what happened?
Yeah, someone like pulled out. I don't know if it was a knife. It was like a shank or something. And I asked kindly 3-4 times to come to move out of the way. I don't know if it was a knife or a shank or something.
And then what happened?
And then they kind of just pushed me out onto the street.
And how did the initiation of the scuffle begin?
I would say, hey, please move. I said gently 3 or 4 times, please move. And then one of them came to the side by the medic, the little, the coolers, and they had that shank, and that's when and then they pushed me forward from behind.
Engineers from Intel that can't install their fucking washer and dryer, so that doesn't mean shit, bitch.
Wow, I mean, you see on how the language is of the. Oh boy, 6 hours ago, right?
These values and his final sermon was meant to anchor these rights as expectations for all human beings. These values are meant to be lived for and struggled for.
You see on how it starts, like, gosh, folk, on a late night, back of listening to some tunes while we take a look at all this incredible stuff. Right? I mean, y'all having a good night? Like, seriously, leave a comment. You want to call 719-463-9047. Again, my phone number is 719-463-9047. Would love to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions on this incredible night. And, it is getting cold. It's turning into fall. Halloween's around the corner, and it really has been such an incredible year. It really has. Well, challenging year. Here at America Strong and all across our country, and a lot of radio shows, especially the loss of our brother. I know Charlie's looking above. Couldn't have done it without him. He really was such an inspirational speaker. I met him last year. And let me tell you, just the energy and the vibe was magnificent. It really was. I come on here every day. And you want to know why I do? Because I love y'all. I love my children, my faith in God, my country. And to see this platform take off, let me tell you, it's taken off. And I couldn't have done it without y'all. And it's the truth. I couldn't have done it. And it's y'all I respect. It's y'all I care about. The people. And especially to all the great friends, to all the great folk I've met. And let me tell you, it really has been an honor and a blessing. And with my health being the way that it has been, and I'm having a heart to heart with y'all. Every day I wake up determined. And I say this a lot with my live streams. When I get on, especially when I'm writing a speech, when I'm writing in my journal, I am determined on what comes. Right? Because what makes us American is that we put our families first. We put our children first. We stand up as Americans and we go out there, we take the party outside. And then we speak. We speak for faith. We speak for our country to come back out of this darkness. And I speak with all my heart. Come next year, the biggest campaign. And I hope a lot of y'all will join and spread the message of we are America's last stand, America's hope, our faith, our freedom, our liberty, the American dream is all on the line against the globalists. What we are seeing right now in Portland and all these other major cities, the riots, the looting, hopefully not the looting, but the attack on our people, on our fellow, it's disgusting. And more importantly, on our children, the unborn children, the kids in the education system. I plan on homeschooling because as parents, it is our job to be the teachers, to teach them curriculum that will benefit them and help them for the real world. It is our job as parents to love our children endlessly and not allow the corrupt CPS, Child Protective Services, destroy that dream. Don't get me wrong. There are parents out there that don't know how to take care of their kids. There are parents out there that have starved their children. That shouldn't even be parents. But then you got CPS that are protecting pedophilia, transhumanism in a lot of these states. I'm not saying all caseworkers are doing it. Some of them are with us that want to reunite the child and family. And then you got those that are like, well, we're sorry. We don't like you. You're a domestic terrorist. You're an unfit parent because you believe in God. You believe in Trump. You believe in the Constitution. You don't believe in transhumanism. And this CPS worker looks like a Goonie monster, right? From the Goonies. Let me tell you, no matter what happens, it is you, the people, that matter. It is our voice that matters. We are America's last stand. We are America strong. And it is up to us to fulfill the agenda, to continue the mission that was started. We are the storm. As we see all these protests, as we continue to see everything that is being thrown at us, the people, look at this.
Fuck out of my face.
You're gonna kill me? You're gonna fuck me up? What are you reaching for? What are you reaching for?
You gonna pepper spray me? You little fucking bitch. You fucking
You just threatened to kill me. You just threatened to kill me.
Get the fuck out of my face. Don't ever fucking come up to me.
You just threatened to kill me.
Get the fuck out of my face.
This guy just said he was gonna kill me.
Charlie Kirk Jr.? You wanna be second? You wanna be Charlie Kirk number 2? Is that what you aspire to be? You wanna say hi to your boy? You love Charlie Kirk so much. Why don't you say hi to him? He's waiting for you, bitch. He wants to say hi to you.
Whoa, you're gonna kill me.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Wow. Such language from the left. They're the ones promoting violence. Like I said, we're seeing it. When have we ever promoted violence? When have we done anything like that? None. We have stood together. We have had multiple rallies, the revival, where we got people saved and baptized in the name of the Lord. We've had Americans say, you know, we want healing. We need a revival in this country, and we do. We need to bring this light back. We need to get America out of darkness. Remember what President Kennedy said. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Just think about it. It is you, the American people. You know, every day I'm determined. I've been hit with bullshit allegations. I've been cornered. I've been going through a lot of the ringer, and yet here I am with you, the American people, still pushing through, still waving the American flag, and kicking ass and taking names, because that's who we are. We will never bend. We will never take a knee. We will never, ever, ever quit. We are America strong. All of you. As I talk to y'all here tonight, have a good Friday night. What can you do? What will you do to make America a better place for your children? What will we tell them? Right? What will all of you do? Darkness is upon our country. The song has been sung. We are seeing the global regime showing that they don't care about politics, that they care about chaos and destruction. and death. They are bringing it in full force between us and them, and they are using the iron fist against the American people. And I'm not here to spread fear. I'm not here to spread misinformation and to go out to incite violence. What I am telling you is that you must share the truth with your neighbor, with your friend, your loved one. Start saying that, you know what, we are going to take the party outside. This Thomas guy is awesome. Alex Jones and all these people that are dedicating. We are dedicating our life for you, the American people, for our children, that we are standing up against the globalists and saying that we've had enough. We will never take a knee because Americanism, not globalism, will be our freedom. We are America's voice. We are with her. We are for our children. And let me tell you, the future is all about the American people and our very way of life to make a better tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. But whatever happens today goes into tomorrow on how it goes. Tomorrow has its own troubles. But whatever happens today is what matters. Present. Yesterday was the past. Today is the now. And I speak to all of you, my Patriot brothers and sisters, my audience, my fellow Americans, those of you that are like, what are you talking about, Pascal? I am telling you that we are under attack by a global regime that seeks to destroy America and to bring an end to our Constitution. I speak to all of you on Rumble, BitChute, Facebook, YouTube, and all other platforms. I speak to you and to tell you that we are under attack by the globalists, that we have been under attack, and that it is not too late to stand up, to have your voice heard. We are fighting a war, and it is tough stuff. It truly is. It's, oh man, folk, it really is a disaster on what we are seeing. It truly is. And to see this, I'm live everywhere. It's been an honor to be able to be a part of history. You know, I will say,
Coach here to tell you about an all-star bundle. It's Disney Plus,
no,
Hulu,
it's,
and ESPN.
yeah.
Right now, you can get all.
Those of you that like, you know, love your country, love the American people. I'm just sharing this. Because, folks, I'm just sharing more of the message out on the YouTube channel. We really are living in times that I want to be able to look at our kids. You know, I want us to look at our kids and be like, you know, we did it. The stories that our grandkids will hear is that we held against the globalists and we came together as one glorified country, united under God. One big patriotic movement. And we looked at the globalists and we went like this. That you'll never take our freedom. You can ban us online. You can deplatform us, but we will take the party outside. And we will party like it's 1776. We will party as American because it is who we are as Americans. To raise that torch, to say we will never be silent. We will protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. We will party like it's no other. Be the American dream. Teach our children the proper education and to love one another. We will never go burn down a city. We will never burn down our flag. We will never, ever harm you. And if you harm us, you attack us, you will be prosecuted. And if the law enforcement is standing down and taking orders from the globalists, you come after us, then you already know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And I'm not inciting violence. I'm just calling it out what it is. And the truth of the fact is that we are under attack by politicians that have protected their self-interest, that have weakened our money. That have done everything. I mean, these are who these individuals are, and it's sick. It truly is. And that's why earlier today I said I was going to come on here and do a live stream, and damn right. Because I love y'all. This is what I love to do. It's incredible. No, I need to do a lot more late night. And I want my buddy Sean on. And Sean, if you are listening, my brother, I love ya. Pretty soon I'll have Patrick more. And I can't wait to have him on. Whenever he feels ready. Brother, if you're listening, by all means. So, now that we're looking at everything, right? Our goal is to see this future, right? I mean, look at these cars, holy shit. Probably worth almost $1 million. I mean, some cars are. Some of those cars are some strong SUVs that can stand damage. Now, it really is an honor to be on here. See everyone on Rumble. I mean, the ratings are going up, and I appreciate y'all. It's not about the ratings. What matters is about the message that gets sent out. The message that gets sent out is that we are all Americans, and we will stand. And please, share on BitChute. Everyone on BitChute, like and follow. Please follow. I appreciate y'all. Follow the channel. Love it. Because I am working on other shows, which y'all will be amazed. I don't mind. Not at all. Oh boy. Portland. Breaking Portland Antifa encampment upgraded from tent to slum. Wow. The supplies have tripled. Wow, I mean, I can't believe this is really happening. It's insane. It really is. And normally I want to be on. I mean, sometimes I am on for over 2 hours. I love it. Incredible. It means a lot to me. When I get the operation closed, you know what I'm going to be doing. I might be laying up in that hospital bed, having nurses bringing me some food, checking up on me. Hopefully I won't be in there for 3 days. I don't even want to be in there for a week or even a day. I don't trust hospitals. But I'm going to be live with y'all. And I love it. I hardly sleep, as y'all can see the bags under my eyes. I'm always working. Why? Because you, the American people, matter. My children, our children, busy researching, continuing to stay on top of everything. Now, some people will be like, Tom, you're overdoing a little bit. Relax a little bit. Take a day off. Our enemy's not taking a day off. I mean, if they were, trust me, we wouldn't be having chemtrails. We wouldn't be having all this extra shit. going to be seeing radical jihadis trying to attack us in Antifa, right? They're working overtime. So why can't we? That's why, I'm going to be doing another late night show as well. Late night with Pascal and many others. And I hope to see y'all on, because we are the future. We are America strong. Well, it looks like this is just being repetitive, so we're going to change it a bit. Of course, you got ads. Let's see, what else? No, it's the same one. All right, music for work, deep focus. I mean, this one I like. I like the chill wave mixes. It's pretty cool. Space sounds. That's interesting. Sometimes I'll play some jazz music. Depends on the mood. So, whatever that throws itself out, and I go with the rhythm. I go with the rhyme. That's what draws me to the music. I always like chill wave mixes and mix of everything, especially jazz. Oh man. Some coffee, right? It's that time of season, Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was awesome. Hopefully y'all like, but I do not own copyrights for music, just for the record. For YouTube, call me book. I like I wish it was over right now. But I'm trying. It's like a big order. One minute we're young, and the next here we are. While we deal with the left. It's disgusting. It really is. I don't know what else to say, folks. Now I am going to share this as well. This was 55 minutes ago, I guess. 2 liberal terrorists arrested in Chicago after assaulting 40 Wow. And yet they say we're the terrorists.
Back up.
Officer, you're letting this happen? You're just as much a fucking... Everybody up! We have to go to get... Why are you doing this to him, huh? Why are you taking him? Why are you taking him?
Hey, leftist, you should be lucky your boy didn't get shot. He could have used deadly force to protect his life. Dumbasses. So be lucky, that cop was nice.
You know that this is wrong. Please look at me. Please open your eyes.
Hey, look! Assaulting a federal officer?
Let's see it. Have a good life, asshole!
I mean, you could disagree with politics, you could disagree with whatever, but attacking a federal officer, it is not okay. I mean, It really is something. But this is the left. They're evil. They're pieces of crap. Hey, I always try and be nice and give the common courtesy act, right? It really is common courtesy act. Please.
"6 years ago, shortly after I'd announced I was running for state assembly, a well-meaning Muslim uncle pulled me aside. He smiled softly and looked at me with care. In a quiet voice, he told me I did not have to tell people I was Muslim.
This guy's just a scumbag. He's a pro-jihadi. He wants death of America. There's no doubt about it. I mean, look him up. Let's see on who's sponsoring him. ISIS, right? Al-Qaeda? Multiple other terror agencies? Such a sick freak.
And Cam was just walking outside of the ICE detention facility in Portland, Oregon, where all of the riots and protests keep happening, when that occurred. And I don't know about you, I didn't see any children, but that woman does have a history of bringing her trans child to protests. This is her. Her name is Joy Wilson. These are her two kids. One of them is holding up a trans girl power sign. This is also her. Turns out she has a history of this type of thing. Why does she have the longest teeth anyone has ever seen in the history of humankind? There's her with the former Oregon Attorney General, who's now a judge. There's her with the trans congressperson Tim Sarah McBride. There's her with Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley, who did the 17-hour filibuster trying to make sure that we don't get the government reopened the other day. Cam Higbee was assaulted a second time later that night by a grown-ass man who lives in a van in Portland, and probably nothing will happen to him either, because this is what it's like living in Oregon, you guys.
So, folk, it's true. Look at that. Crime is high. Pedophilia is normalized. Right? I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. You really can't. So, I just want to say thank you for tuning in to this incredible live stream. We're going to be on tomorrow. Well, even though it's a Sabbath, I normally take the day off, but can't. Gotta keep going. And tomorrow night, we got an explosive show. I'm going to keep on rocking. And you know what? I'm going to stay on a little bit more. I love y'all. I'm enjoying the late night. There's 9:03 Mountain Time. About to be midnight Eastern Time. And, wow. Well, how's everyone doing? How's your day? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Right? What we got? Now, Florida, while I was growing up, and don't get me wrong, I think about my friend. Well, I don't know where he's at, but my teacher, oh my goodness. She was literally bending down, right? Talking to another teacher, and this kid, full blown, puts her on flat. Get your ass out of my face! Like, what? Just put her on flat! Oh, man. I went to Jupiter Elementary School. You can look up for yourself. Out there in Palm Bay, Florida. I enjoyed it. Such an incredible school. Pretty good friends. 2007, in October, I was pulled in by a rip current with water. If we ever, well, no, wait, I mean, if you ever see me at the beach, just know I'm not getting in the water. I'll sit on the sand. I'll burn, but you ain't catching my ass in that water. Nope. The only time I got in the water was probably 6 years ago. Yeah. 2019 Virginia Beach, and after that, nope, I'm good. You'll never catch me in the water. It took from 2007 to 2019 to catch me in the water. I got 12 years. No, thank you. Because I was playing in the sand, the next thing you know, I got pulled in. And remember, I had my right arm just waving. Trying to grab something. Snow, I'm on shore. My entire right leg muscle was full. I thought I broke my leg. But I was almost taken. So, thankful to be alive, 100%. Seriously. And I normally don't open up like that, but no, I don't mind. Y'all again to know your radio show host. Get to know who Pascal is with all my sharing. So this year alone, challenges. Yes, had a lot of bright sides, and I tell you, thank you for that. Thank you for standing with y'all. Over the last decade, since graduating from high school in class of 2015, and me kicking ass and taking names, and I really am blessed. I couldn't have done it without that. Truly. So, yeah. But thank y'all for tuning in, though. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to go get something to eat and, do another live stream. So if y'all want to tune in for the next one, I don't know if y'all are going to bed. But to those of you that are out and about, safe travels. Be vigilant. Be on guard. Those of you that are probably going to the protest, please be safe. And if you're on the ground, shoot me a message. Call my phone, 719-463-9047. Would love to hear y'all's thoughts. I would like to see your footage. And thoughts and opinions. Shoot me a text. I really want to know what's happening in y'all's neck of the woods. So thank y'all. We are America Strong. We are the Storm. God bless our farmers, our truckers, our patriots. God bless y'all. God bless President Trump, and God bless the United States of America. Have a fantastic night, y'all.